So I am currently on like day 10 or 11 of being in somewhat of an isolation. I managed to, with my infinite good luck, not only come close to dying during the TIPS procedure we had done, but also apparently I picked up 2 or 3 variants of MRSA in my bloodstream, and the actual infection, I guess signature you'd call it, were a C. diff signature. There are only 2 known antibiotics which can fight this particular infection. I've been on these heavy-duty antibiotics, as I said, for about 10 days now. I get them IV. I get them twice a day, which pretty much amounts to around the clock being connected to an IV and having antibiotics pumped through me. I have additionally basically had a hole cut in my stomach. We installed a drain, and I don't know if you can really see this. I don't know if you'll want to see it. I'll go ahead and try to sort of show you. This drain is catching the remnants. You can see there's some fluid there. It's catching the remnants of what a large bolus of basically pus that was sort of hiding behind the spleen and liver. We pulled an initial test from it a couple weeks ago, using just a small 18 gauge needle. We pulled 60 milliliters, and it was definitely not clean. So I then went in 3 days ago and we used a big needle. I want to say on the order of a, probably like a 12 gauge. And we went in through the stomach wall, and we hit that pool, that bolus of infected yuck, and we removed 500 or so cc's from my gut. With that, we then inserted this tube with the drain. That'll stay in place for probably another month. That's the prediction anyways, as we get the last little bit of the fluid out of my body. there are times when that fluid is definitely like, oh man, that's terribly infected. Like yellow, like, yeah, really gross. So I'm going to have that drain in place for probably another month. I'm probably going to be on the antibiotics for another month or so until July 1st. I'm hoping, and please, think positive thoughts for me. That I can get home Monday. Today's Saturday. And if I can get home Monday and at least get some time with my wife and my dogs, that'll be good. I think that'll help me immensely. I've had countless blood transfusions. I assume I could go through my medical chart and, figure it out, but it's been a lot. It seems like just about every night I go to bed and I have to be careful about how I sleep because I've got so much hooked up to me. Excuse me. This last hospital stay, even though it's most likely not my fault, most likely the MRSA / C. diff stuff was contracted during the TIPS procedure. Regardless, it's going to be about $150,000 hospital bill. That I'm hoping my insurance will pick up part of, but I didn't really have a choice. When I came in here a couple weeks ago on a Tuesday, I was pretty delirious. I would have a fever that bounced up to 103 and then 5 minutes later would be bounced down to normal. We couldn't really catch it. We spent a lot of time trying to figure out where I was at. I've been working with the infectious disease team here. I've been working with a couple different medical teams, with a couple of different internal medicine teams. There's still some bizarre things that are going on with respect to my blood numbers. But we're hoping that none of it is, at this point, a showstopper, and that I can still get home on Monday and try to I guess to have some kind of a life. I don't know if this is the sort of serious beginning of the end. I don't know if this is where things really can go terribly south. I don't know if they are going really terribly south. I just know that once again, I almost died. But yeah, anyways, by the time I got in here, I was very weak. I was very disoriented. I was very much out of it. I didn't always recognize my wife, Sharon. Most of the time I did, but there were some times when I didn't. I didn't always sort of recognize my own house. It seemed like there were just things that were wrong about it, and that I was somewhere else. Well, in fact, I was somewhere else. I was pretty busy dying. But hopefully I can get that behind me, and hopefully we can, push forward and I can have at least a couple years, I guess. I don't know what else to say, think, do, or feel at this point. It's frightening. I wouldn't wish what I've been going through on anybody. This has been an incredibly difficult period in my life. To give you an idea of some of the emotional challenges that I've hit. Yesterday, Friday, I was assured that I would be discharged. And, well, obviously that didn't happen. But everything that I was doing Thursday night, Friday morning, and part of Friday afternoon was geared towards being at home for the weekend and having a discharge. Then, everything looked good, The insurance company had agreed to pay for a home health care specialist to come in and make sure that I was setting up my own IVs properly, that I was giving myself these antibiotics properly, etc., etc. Everybody seemed to be on the same page. And suddenly at 3 o'clock, 3:30. One of the caseworkers knocked on my door and said, look, I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat this, but we can't get the medication. It's just unavailable, and we don't think we can get it till Monday. So you can't go home. There's no way. Well, I mean, I was pretty crushed. Look, you guys, everybody who knows me knows that I'm pretty much a guy of simple tastes who seeks simple pleasures, who lives a relatively simple life, and I really try not to let the desire for complexity on the part of others impact me. I try to just be simple. I'm not sure where I was going with that, but in any event, I hope that I get to pursue some of that simple stuff, the stuff that is really important to me, and I can move forward a little bit, make some progress a step at a time, and I don't know what else to say. I thank everybody for watching. I thank everybody for their ongoing support. If you feel like it, drop me a note. I'd love to hear from anybody. It's a lonely time. It's a bizarre time because for anybody to come into the room and be in contact with me or in close proximity to me, they have to wear special gown, gloves, etc., etc. And it's like, wow, really? So, anyhow, I'm gonna get going and probably just sleep. I'm tired. I'm always tired. And you guys, if you can write me, great. I'd love to chat with you. I hope that anything we think I don't know. I've lost it. I've lost it. Thanks for watching.